Today we have a very cool thing happening here. I have a variety of like little toys that I played with as a kid, kinda. I say as a kid. Um, a lot of these were like from middle school, kinda, where I was just kind of playing around with stuff, trying to make things. Some of these came from when I was first trying to make a movie, which is like an it was like a stop motion thing, using this like now defunct stop motion animation software, which I didn't know how to really use, or I just didn't understand it, and I went like too far with it and all that. But a lot of these are for like just trying to film anything. Back in the day, I planned to make films and would just kind of film something, and it wasn't really a thing. Which, I've been trying to do more, but, I just lately I don't have a whole lot of time to, like, really make it. Alright, we're gonna actually get into the video now. First, we're going by what's nearby me. These next three things were from a cool little thing I did, where, it's kind of falling apart, where I made little army guys out of this, like, giant bit of cardboard I had. I forget why, but, there's just little army fellas there. There's that one there. There's also... this one I like quite a lot. Like those guys who did, the... like in the trenches. This little... got this little guy. I like the expression on his face. He has a little gunner there. I like those guys. I did like a little photo shoot with them. Super breakable. Like, you saw they're falling apart with me right there. They were already doing that when I made them. These came from that little short film. It was going to be populated by these little guys. It might be in a video on this channel. I don't know. But here we've got these little... So you see the little rocks, and they've got tape all over them. And they've got a wire going up. And all of their heads, yes, all their heads have fallen off, but there's these little guys. Look at that. And I thought it was fun. I'll try like gerrymander. I'll gerrymander one together right here. That's nice. But yeah, like shoot. You get the idea. Now, I'm pretty sure this is from Bakugan. This is like a main character guy I used him a few times. I'm not sure what he does, but he looks like a little fella. And I like him. He folds up like this. And he goes back up again if you got a magnet or if you have hands and I can pull stuff apart. Usually. See? Okay. Now these were like a fun idea, but I didn't do them very well. And they're like little post-it notes where I would just kind of draw little guys on them and I'd prop them up. Now the problem was that I didn't know how to draw a person, so it was like, oh, this looks cool. I made a video with this guy where a ball kills him. That was cool. I think I went into a lot of these kinds of projects like, oh, I know how to do crafts and stuff, but I just didn't, I was just having fun. It's not one of those things where I wanted to go deep into it. I have a lot of these actually, but, ow. So, it's impossible to see this one. But they're just like little erasers, with the tops like half pulled off. With line eyes and this going through them. Now, you might think, why? Are you a psychopath? No. I just think it looks kind of neat, like a fun, weird little design thing. I don't know. I had one that I, like, got attached to because he was, like, the first one or something, and he got old and fell apart, probably in the trash. But I had a lot of those, they pricked my finger a bunch, so... Now, this is like the main guy of one of my top videos on this channel, I think. It has 14 or 20 something views right now. I don't know. But it is a, gosh, what is it? Tic Tacs, yeah. It's a Tic Tacs thing, but I pulled it off and I made this fun little face on it. Probably impossible to see from over there. And, he walked around. It was a stop motion thing. I'm pretty proud of that still, actually. Like, for what I did at the time, pretty cool. I had few fun little scene changes, and it was fun making. I really like doing the stop motion stuff. I kind of want to get back into it, but I just don't know. I just don't know if I really have the drive or passion to make something like that. In terms of like what I would make with it, I just don't have any like stories that I want to tell with stop motion right now. Now, I actually hate this next one. It's a little art model whose left arm had fallen off. Yeah. I hate him because I did like a stupid animation with him. Like an awful animation with him where he's just like walking by. You know how people walk. It has the most views on my channel right now. I put so low effort into that. I don't even know why I uploaded it. It was so dumb. I keep thinking that because it was nothing, and I got like 72 views. I remember it had like 40 some views, and I, wasn't doing anything with YouTube at all. It's like, why did this? I don't get it. I think people clicked on it on accident or like rewatched it or something. I don't know. Now these two are kind of recent, but I actually made the short film that I made with these guys like a while ago. I have no idea what this is. Like, you could tell me, oh, it is Native American pottery, or it is a weird rock, or it was part of furniture. I believe you. Maybe not the Native American part, because that seems, why would I have that? This is just a box with the eyes in it, and I thought it'd be fun if I shine the light through it. Now, this is a fun thing here. I actually like this. So I've got here, those little guys from earlier, little paper guys? I got like 1 million of those, but it's from a notepad thing. And they've all got like little expressions on them. Dang near impossible to see, but I would like set them up on my drawer here. And they'd be in like different positions, looking around. It's really cool. And they were around this little building here. Now this is like packaging cardboard, but I don't know how well you can see stuff here. But it looks like a small room or house. Maybe they put dead bodies in here. Not sure. It reminds me of like like biblical buildings where they have like, and then they went into the building with the dead people, and the dead people did something, or Jesus came in and touched them, and they were very happy about that because they could see again. But it just looks really cool. I don't have the heart to get rid of it yet. Now this is also from that first short film I was making. I cannot believe that there are this many that I have right now, because my sister and I spent like loads and loads of money on these. I'm pretty sure it was one pack with these little tiny packages. It was $0.25 for each of them. And there are these tiny little dinosaur guys, and they have like a bunch of different colors and versions and species. And I covered them in paint, so it was actually really cool on my part, where I put them in paint and they were in piles, so it was like it was like set dressing. And it was just this freaky thing. They've got a bunch of hair on them now, and that's so gross. What do you mean this is a different day? This is the same day. We're still continuing from earlier, and there was just a cut, because I knew to have a timer go off that told me when it was up, and I had, time after I wasn't picking my sister up after that. There isn't anyone else in the house right now. Same day. I just want to change my clothes. Yeah. Now, these are 3 energy cards from Pokemon, taped together. Yeah. You see, it's an eye for the psychic energy. That makes it look like a person a little bit. I have no perspective on this. I don't know why I got this guy. He just, babbles. Puppet. I am talking. I am talking. I'm the real one in control. See, he's crazy. Now, these two, I'm gonna introduce them separately, but this one, we got at like a garage sale, like a yard sale of some kind. I feel like someone else actually bought this, or they wanted it. I don't know why I have it. There's a little dragon guy, his mouth opens, he's got like a tongue. It like claps shut so, it wouldn't harm those little kids. Presumably it makes a sound, because it has this little speaker on the back and a battery thing. I'm not interested in it. Here's a little alien doodad. I don't really know where I got him. He looks pretty funny though. Seemingly you can take him apart and maybe he does something. Perhaps emit sound. It's unclear. But, kind of fun design actually. Here we have, there's a little toucan I got for like a Christmas gift a while ago. He's a fun little fella. Shaky. I like, this is a fun idea. Maybe you put it in the garden or in the living room, but it's in my room. It's got this little hair thing. It looks like something a 4-year-old man would use. And we got that because we thought I had lice or fleas one time. And so, we got this to help with that. They put mayonnaise in my hair, with peanut butter, we dried it out and then made it wet and dried it out and wet it. Cycled through that a bunch of times, very cool. That's pretty much all. I'm realizing now my camera's at an angle. Like, this is me facing upright, this is me facing with the camera. Yeah, there might be a real video next week. I'm thinking a DC Comics review thing. Because the people are so excited. I'm out of, not out of ideas, but I just don't know what I can really do right now. Because I have a week to film and edit on top of everything else I'm doing in life, which is like, vast majority of nights I'm occupied with something. So the one night I have, which also no one has to be home so we can actually film it, I have to come up with an idea that I can film within, at most, 2.5 hours. Yeah, I really do want to work on stuff. My only fear is that when I finally get the opportunity, it will be summer and I no longer have Premiere Pro, or I have to pay for it myself. Which, not cool. But yeah, that's it.